could you pronounce your name, because I want to make sure everyone knows how you pronounce your name.
Neringa Jakstiene.
Oh, Jakstiene. Okay, so it's not just Jakstiene.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a Lithuanian name.
And does it have a meaning?
Yeah, it's actually in Lithuanian it's Neringa.
Pardon?
Neringa?
Oh, real Neringa.
Neringa, but it's very hard for Americans to pronounce Neringa.
Okay.
Because everybody has their accent.
Yeah.
So Americans call me Neringa, and for example, Russians call me Neringa,
Oh, really?
and Lithuanians call me Neringa.
And does it have a meaning? What does it mean?
Meaning it's we have land in Lithuania.
Lantern.
Land.
Oh, land.
Land, yeah, land is like people coming to spend vacation.
Oh, I see.
By the sea. It's a beautiful place.
So Neringa is a vacation in a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's like how to say, it's like piece of land.
When I come to National Masters Mason Majors meets, I never win any medals. However, I always win friends. So you win medals, but who are the friends that you've gotten through Masters Track? Who are your close friends?
I think Barbara Warren. I just saw her first time at the 2017 Birmingham Senior Games.
Right.
And she was on a flyer, and then I saw her live walking, and I said, "Oh, she's very famous, probably." So, but she always was smiling and talking to other people a lot. And then I met her at the Masters game, not games, but just like a meet in Nashville.
Yeah.
I think a year ago in May. And it was raining so hard, and we were like talking, and then I got her to know better a little bit. And then we met at the World Masters Championship in Torun.
Yes.
So, and then here she just my big supporter, because she offered me a place to stay. She said, you know, you deserve best wine. Treat you as a dinner last night. She's just wonderful friend, and she's very fun to be with. I have two sons.
Lucas, and who was the other?
Nedas.
How do you spell that?
Nedas.
Okay.
And Lucas is 18 years old,
right.
And Nedas is 24 years old.
And what are they doing now?
Nedas is working after college.
Okay.
He got master's in electrical engineering,
really?
And he's working. He loves his job. He works in Oakridge. And Lucas going to the same college, UT Knoxville, this fall. But I'm just very happy that I have so many so many things what I like to do, like practice, track and field. I ballroom dance, I salsa dance, and there's so much activities I like to do.
Do you have a partner for salsa dancing, or do you just anybody who shows up?
Anybody who shows up,
okay.
Because it's just like to know each other. It's like you know.
Yeah, it's like a club.
Yeah, it's like a club. It's like a track and field. To know each other.
Yeah.
And we just dancing and having.
Okay.
You know, you just exercising, but you don't feel like you're exercising hard.
Yeah.
And next morning you feel every pain of your neck and shoulder. And you have to keep your posture. It's very good for anybody to dance, because dancing brings you something different.
Right.
Lots of joy.
Now, in the past 5 years, especially the past couple of years, you've broken so many records, including records by a legend named Philippa Raschker. Do you know about Philippa? Do you know about Phil? Have you ever met her?
I never heard about her. Then when I went first time to Senior Olympics in 2017, and then I looked at, there's so many records of Raschker, and then people start telling me about her, who she was, and I started, watching her YouTube videos, and she was, great athlete, and I just can wait to meet her. I am hoping every senior games or meet she will show up, because people telling she will come, she will participate, and then she's not. Maybe she's not ready yet, but I just wish her come back and in such a nice community with wonderful athletes, and compete and go back on track, because we all have problems in life. Sometimes we take a break, or we have a big injury, and we have to just step back a little bit.
Now, I've read that you did not do track for 20 years, or was it longer that you didn't do track?
Right. I competed in Lithuania, and when I was 30 years old, I came to the United States.
Right.
And I have, one son, then second son, I have had dog, which, I love so much. Big Rottweiler mix. She was even understanding Lithuanian, giving me shoes and leash. She just was very good guard dog, and she lived 15 years, by the way. I fed her so well.
That's good.
And of course she was fed first and kids was second.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. So, and then when I turned 50 years old, one lady at the church, she said there is Senior Olympics, like Tennessee Senior Olympics. And I couldn't understand how to get in. So finally I get information, and I find out that there is district competition you have to participate, and then go to your state meet. And I started practicing. I couldn't walk. It was so sore because I never practiced like sprint or jumps. I was active like with kids, going in the gym, swim a little bit, relaxing, or just do some crunches, And this is how I started. And first time I went to Senior Olympic Games in 2015, and I broke 7 Tennessee records.
Right.
Brought 10 gold medals. They put me on the cover of the magazine, and it's inspired me to go on.
Yes.
Break next year your records, and then I find out that there's masters, and I tried to go to the masters Landover first time.
Right.
But I was competing like individual Lithuanian athletes.
Now, I am not clear, did you ever get U.S. citizenship? Are you in the process of getting U.S. citizenship?
Anytime they schedule, I already had interview in end of 2018.
Okay.
And then they scheduled to do swearing.
Okay.
And I had to go to compete that day to Winston-Salem. I rescheduled after Poland, because then I have to go to Poland. I need my passport and green card. Okay, then they scheduled July 3rd. I said I cannot come July 3rd because I'm going to Canada.
Oh.
So now they scheduled for August 8th, exactly. They put my name, they heard that I'm an athlete and have so many world records, and they just put me on a list without any letter. They said just show up. This is me just swearing.
By yourself as opposed to a group swearing in?
It's going to be group, but they put me like individual already on a list.
I see.
I don't have to wait letter or something like that.
Okay. So you don't have any track meets on August 8th. You're clear.
Finally, because I just cannot make passport in one day.
Yeah.
Because I need passport to go to enter other country like Canada or Poland.
I see.
I cannot just come as a certificate. I need to have passport, and passport takes time to make, like 3 weeks at least.
Do you have any contact with athletes you used to compete with in Soviet or Lithuania? Are you in contact with them?
Yes, I met them at the
Poland meet?
And the Poland, but in Malaga in 2018,
right.
I competed for Lithuania. I wanted to compete for United States, but they didn't put me in a system that I could register as U.S. athlete.
I see.
And 3 days before deadline, I didn't want to risk to lose my trip. I had Airbnb reserved and ticket and everything paid for the entrance.
Right.
And then I signed for Lithuania because I didn't have to wait. And then next day, I think Rex Harvey Rex Harvey called me. He said, "You can sign in," but it was too late.
Oh.
So, but after that,
Did you actually wear a Lithuania uniform?
Yeah, those pictures I got too.
Okay.
I didn't want to go, by the way, to Malaga because it was 1 month before my birthday, 55th birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday in October, Malaga was in September.
Yeah.
I said, I better wait, until I turn 55 and be the youngest. But lots of people encouraged me to go to have vacation by the sea, end of the season, you're gonna relax.
Yeah.
I never take vacation. I never go out to eat. I just big saver.
Yeah.
But then I went and I had so much fun. like vacation and competing.
Were you able to reunite with any of your former athlete teammates from Lithuania?
Yes.
In Malaga,
I met them
or
in Malaga, and then I met more in Poland,
Yeah.
which they said, Lithuania uniform looks better on you.
Yeah. Did you ever consider during the Soviet years of defecting because you traveled around the world with the team? There were such things as defections during the Cold War. Did you ever think of that?
Yeah, when I was 17, 18 years old, like in a high school,
Yeah.
it was like junior team.
Yeah.
I got in the Soviet Union junior team as
Yeah.
a hurdler,
Yeah.
and I traveled with them. I went to Cuba and some European championship.
Right.
It was fun, with Soviet Union
Yeah, yeah.
uniform. And then, when you're adult, you have to just compete with adult Soviet Union.
Yeah.
It was very hard
Yeah.
to get in. And, I went to college and I studied and I competed for Lithuania
Yeah.
until age 30.
Are you aware of the World Masters Athletics Athlete of the Year program, and do you think that you should be considered for that? I mean, you've already set records. If you go to a World Masters Athletics meet, you're already qualified to be in the selection, group.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware of that award? And
Before I even didn't know where to look for the records, I just, competed, first place. I'm first.
Okay.
And then I start, someone told me about Masters rankings. Actually, people from Tennessee start contacting me after senior games in 2017. They
Yeah.
said, "You number one in the world in high jump," and I didn't know how to find myself. And then little by little I got more
Yeah.
information, and I start looking records. But since I started at 50, it was very hard to break world records. Actually, world records, because I couldn't break American records because I had Lithuania citizenship.
Ah, yeah.
I already broke Phil Srashke record in pentathlon
Right.
in 2017 or 18.
Yeah, yeah.
But they cannot count. They said because you have Lithuania citizenship. Green card, permanent citizen,
Okay.
it means, you cannot.
It was hard to get an athletic association to basically sponsor you for a record and kick it up.
Yeah, it's just rules,
Yeah,
just rules.
yeah.
Unless I would be
Yeah.
like long distance runner or some
Oh, I see.
some events can count. Yeah, and of course, I was in pentathlon with Barbara Warren.
Yeah.
Supposed to be 3 athletes or more.
Okay. I noticed today you had a salad and some fruit. Are you a vegetarian?
No, this was chicken under.
Oh, okay, okay. So you eat protein today.
I eat everything.
Okay.
I eat anything, but I try to choose healthy food because I just see why I eat that food if it's nothing good. I just gonna take place in my stomach unless I better put something good.
Yeah. May I ask your height and weight?
Yeah, I'm 5'8" in the morning, 5'7.5" evening.
Okay.
And I weigh, when I compete, I probably weigh between 128, 131.
You're using English pounds. You've really become an American when you're using pounds rather than kilograms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I in preparation,
Yeah.
133,
Yeah.
around 133, and I same size since I'm 17.
Okay. What is your favorite event to be in? If you could only do one event, what would it be?
Oh, I love shot put.
Not hurdles?
It's just so fun, Hurdles is right. You have to, without practicing hurdles, it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
You can fall, you can hit your knee,
Yeah.
you can break your leg.
Yeah.
So it just needs to be like doing hurdle drills. I try to do very often while I'm warming up, like walk hurdles, walking drills. And my most successful event probably triple jump.
Really?
I don't know, but I like all of them.
That's what Phil Rashker used to say. I do all of them.
You would
Yeah.
ask which ballroom dance you would like to dance. I like all of them.
Right.
Yeah, and tango, foxtrot, salsa, rumba, and so many.
Do you have hopes of becoming World Masters Athletics Athlete of the Year? Is that something you're aware of? Would you like to be the Athlete of the Year? Rita Hanscom was once Athlete of the Year, for example.
I would love to be, because what I like to do, just anything you do your best.
Yes, and Rita does the pole vault. Would you be interested in doing pole vault someday?
Actually, I'll tell you a funny story. There is Tennessee record, was age 50-54, I think 5.6. And I saw ladies like not very athletic. They can jump and they brave. So one day I asked Tennessee athlete to show how to hold that, pole vault.
Yeah.
He agreed to come, and he showed me how to do. And then I went to Tennessee. It was just one practice, one or two, no more than two.
Yeah.
And I went next week to Tennessee Senior Olympics and jumped, I think, 7.6.
7 feet 6.
7.6 feet.
Yeah.
And I, take that record. And then next year, I have one practice, and I jump also made record 1 inch higher.
Yes.
I went to the different age group. It's actually, to practice by myself, it would be too dangerous.
Yeah.
You have to have somebody who can watch you, because I never did pole vaulting. Just at 50.
Where do you train? Where do you do weights? Where do you do skill practices?
Oh, I'm just so lucky, because my both kids went to private boys' school, which they have wonderful stadium. It's 1 mile from my house. It's on the way.
Okay.
And I can practice anytime.
Really?
Till dark.
Really?
When it's dark, the closing stadium, I have to leave.
Yeah.
Or if there is like football game or some meet, I cannot practice, of course, but anytime during school I can practice. They leave me.
What is the name of the school?
Memphis University School.
Okay.
Wonderful place, wonderful school.
Do you have any coaches, any advisors?
No coach.
How do you know what to do?
I just listen to my body. I was like, I feel like I can do this and this. I can do a little bit more, like run stairs, do these jumps. Now I have to leave.
Yeah.
And then I go then mile from the stadium. It's a sports center where I have membership. Yeah. It's a Jewish community center of Memphis.
Where you can do your weights?
And they have indoor pool and outdoor pool.
Okay.
And just wonderful place. The machines, they're right what I need. I need, I don't need big gym with some, running with that treadmill.
Treadmill, yeah.
Never run a treadmill.
Yeah.
I just hate it.
All right. I asked you this morning. How do you recover from a really hard day and do more great performances the next day? How do you go from day to day while tired, while hurting?
This meet I'm not ready for this championship, because I was sick a couple weeks ago. I got cold, so 2 days I was in bed, and my son was making green smoothies and tea. And then in 2 days, I did have fever. Fever was 101, but still some kind of inflammation, like coughing.
A couple weeks ago, or?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, when I came from senior games.
Okay.
Albuquerque, maybe I got sick from somebody because.
In the airplane, maybe. Yeah.
No, the lady what I work for, she was very sick, and next day I didn't feel well, but I didn't pay attention for today.
Yeah.
So 2 days I stayed in bed, and then I said, I have to start moving. So when I started feeling better, I started, practicing, and my muscles were so sore.
Yeah.
And I came with very sore muscles, but somehow, in hotel we have hot tub and pool. I just jump in the pool, jump in the hot tub, and it was a little bit better. But again, running, pentathlon, 5 events, plus we had to run 80-meter hurdles because, was problem is wind gauge.
Yeah.
I was very sore, but you just warm up very well and stretch and listen to your body. And luckily,
Okay.
you know, no injury.
My last question is, why do you compete in Masters track and field?
It's just so much fun to know people. It's a different life, you know, and it's like what your life is like starting again. You know, you just back in sport. Your kids leaving you, going to college, and this is something new. It's like opening new book, you know, new
Yes.
book, and you traveling. It's just of course hard financially for everyone to pay for everything, but this program helps, which paying money
Yeah.
for the athletes, great athletes in the world. It helps a lot, but you have to save yourself. Watch where like you can get like insurance, car insurance. Which
Of
company?
course.
Call.
Yeah.
Find out, and watch. I cook at home, so I don't go out eat. I'm saving this way. Don't go on vacation. This is my vacation.
That's
this is
right.
my fun. I just want to tell that people can learn themselves like about nutrition, about how to help, but just do research.
Yeah.
And just do research yourself and read online. It's lots of information. You can stay healthy and very happy because no one makes you happy or healthy, but just you.
That's right.
Just you. Everything, depends from you. What path you choose, you're gonna walk this path.
That's a very good philosophy. Thank you very much.